years of interviewing experience for her, how would you leave them?
Yeah, absolutely. But especially 4 names to start with.
Of course.
At least 3.
Like yours?
Hey man, just got back from Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah.
Tuesday. I like it.
My boy is just all round excellent.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for.
It's gonna be one of them rusty ass games. I feel it.
Tonight, as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Cavaliers. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Milwaukee. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And I think for the Bucks, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Miller is out there with Kevin Porter. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Keegan Murray.
Here we go.
And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Beast out there with Garland. And it's Mitchell in at the 3, the small forward. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now, here's Porter. Pass to Giannis. And it's shot back by Allen. And they're able to recover. Porter, no luck. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. Garland with the bucket.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
Antetokounmpo against Allen. Antetokounmpo passes to Murray. Miller with the ball. The 3. Good on the triple.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here's Garland. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The offensive rebound from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Milwaukee's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Murray outside. Lobbed up there for Miller. It's stolen by Allen. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Giannis. His last outing, he had 24 points. Murray has screen on Allen. 6 to shoot. Wide open look here for Murray. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Thompson passes to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Shots good by Miller.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Giannis kicks to Miller. Here's Antetokounmpo. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's the Beast. Knocks it out to Garland. Pass to the Beast. Another shot. This is for the big time this game. Marking at 1 for 6.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Miller. No good from 11 feet. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's the Beast. And a miss there on the triple.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing
Just
to
take me
absorb
out to
the
the bench,
contact.
coach.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Throwing up bricks. Like 6, 7 shots in a row. Crazy.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Allen outside. Pass to Salon. Hunter, a 3. The shot will not fall. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. Trailing by 4. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Here's Alexander Walker. Following the basket by Giannis. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Cavaliers making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. .131 left here in the first quarter. Here's James. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Butler against James. Alexander Walker with the ball. Still scoreless. And a little hook that time, but it drops. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. James against Butler. Giannis sets a screen for James. Top of the key jumper, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Butler. To the inside. Now, Alexander Walker. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Thorne. Bucks passing it around. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
And so it's Cleveland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
We've got Butler, and it's Benton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Tell y'all what we doing.
No good on that one. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
He hits the second from the line. Cleveland leading by 7. Now, here's Butler. Screen by Allen. Down low. And Allen slams it in.
You know, because Allen is so quick with his feet getting out of setting the screen, it makes him hard to guard in the pick and rolls.
James looking around. And James throws it down hard.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And a three, Hunter. The rebound by James.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Pass to Butler. Mobley with it. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Mobley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Donovan Mitchell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Garland in for Butler. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Bucks. Porter comes in for Trey Murphy. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Porter finds Murray. Back to Porter. Over Garland. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 6 in the bucket from Porter.
Man, that was impressive. Kevin Porter Jr. The concentration needed to score that one. Very impressive.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. James in the post. Miller up on top. Covered by Mitchell. Miller, no up. The Cavaliers leading by 6. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Miller. The 3 from Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Garland's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Porter. Cavaliers with the rebound. And here is Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet. Garland, that's for 2. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead. Porter passes to Miller. Here's Thor. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Garland with it. Now guarded by Porter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. For Milwaukee, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That free throw good from Miller. And there's certainly an added challenge, right, Clark, in the second game of a back-to-back.
And you always wonder in that case, could fatigue play a role in deciding this game? You know, back-to-backs are hard, but there's no excuses. Everybody has to play them, so you deal with it and make the most of it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Thompson comes in for James. Both free throws good for Miller.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Garland. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
The Beast, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell, and he makes both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Bucks trail by 11. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Garland against Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. There it goes. Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Here's James. It's deflected. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Here's the Beast. And they recover it. And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. Porter finds Giannis. James outside. Pass to Porter. James in the high post. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. And that one's good by Porter.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
The Beast. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Pass to the Beast. Here's Salon. Here's the Beast from downtown. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back to the action in just a minute.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you're a better DJ as you are today?
Now that's me, Kenny, DJ EJ. And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. For the West, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Murray out there with Thompson. Then there's Brandon Miller. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Porter in at the point. From down low. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Miller. Takes the 3. And count it. Three-pointer good on the shot from the Beast. The Beast's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's the Beast. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Murray, good.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Porter passes to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Porter, no luck.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And he's good on the three ball.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the two as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Thompson outside. Back to Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first one falls. Butler, he's checked in for Garland. And Porter drops them both. Cleveland leading by 13. Here's the Beast. Good D by Miller. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Murray makes that catch-and-shoot jumper look much easier than it actually is.
Mitchell in the corner. Pass to the Beast. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. James checked in for the Bucks. Giannis against Mobley. It's Giannis with the drive. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
On defense, the Bucks. 3-point game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes to come off the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight, and he makes the first. And both free throws good from the Beast. Bucks trail by 12. Porter looking it over. Miller with a screen on Butler. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. The teardrop falls in. Porter's got 9 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The Cavaliers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. A different look now for Cleveland. Diabate's checked in. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mitchell. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. James, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here's the Beast. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by James. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
And when your wing, like Murray, is moving the ball effectively, it really helps your offense to flow.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Porter kicks to Giannis. Pass to Murray. Miller outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Bucks trail by 9. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Bucks making a change here. And here we can check out the story for Keegan Murray.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
On defense, the Cavaliers. James finds Antetokounmpo. Holton. Diabate grabs the board. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 9-point lead.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Giannis left side. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Diabate's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Baseline try. Rebound by Butler. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's the Beast. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
For Cleveland, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That free throw good from the Beast.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Giannis passes to James. To stop the run. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Here's Holton. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Cleveland enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And so it's Cleveland with it. A 12-point game. They've got Donovan Mitchell. And it's Diabate in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's James. Defense is right there. Good on the 13-footer.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Here's the Beast. Rebounded by the Bucks. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Jared Allen's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Pass to the Beast. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Holton.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
James has a 2-pointer. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. James has got it back down to within single digits for Milwaukee. Here's the Beast, covered by Miller. The Beast can't hit. Milwaukee has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Miller outside. Fires from deep. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The Beast can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Back to James. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Got that bucket in no time at all. 31 points for the Beast.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And here's Miller outside. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%, 5 of 10. And stolen by Miller.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Delano Banton. Porter, no luck. Cleveland leading by 8. Garland, the pass to the Beast. Back to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Garland, so intelligent on the floor. The kind of player you want taking over in that pick and roll.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Shots good by the Beast.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Bucks trail by 12. Here's Porter. It's good.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
Cavaliers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Now Porter. To the middle. Here's Miller. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Miller's got 12 points here in the second half.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bucks. Down by 12. And it's blocked. Murray against Mobley. Here's the Beast. A rebound by the Bucks. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Miller finds Thompson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Porter passes to Thompson. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. That one goes in.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Out to Miller, beyond the arc. Good D by Mobley. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
The Beast can't hit. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
Throw them buffs on, MP. We're in the D.
Boy, you got that look in your eye tonight.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, joined. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. We've got Jared Allen, and it's Benton in at the 2. And here comes Cleveland. Pass to Salon. Salon. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
The 3 ball. And it's Cunningham missing. Here's the beast. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mitchell with the ball. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Picked it. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
It's stolen. Shot on the wing. The Beast. Good. The Beast has got his second basket on the night.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Detroit shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Porzingis, no good on the free throw.
Standing at 7'3". We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
The Pistons have gone 1 for 3 so far. Bonner, pass to Cunningham. From the top of the key. He's off on that one. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Oh, there's the alley. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Beast has gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. Cunningham finds Porzingis. Cunningham outside. Counted from distance.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Pass to Diabate. Here's the Beast. Here's Salon. The three. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Edwards, a pass to Cunningham. And here's Mitchell. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
The Beast shot is off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Porzingis passes to Edwards. Cunningham with the ball. Puts up a deep three. Diabate grabs the board.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Stan, the top pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Bonner. The three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Out to the wing. Pass to Salon. Here's the Beast. Guarded by Edwards. 4-3. Salon, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Mitchell, a pass to Porzingis. The rebound by Allen.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's the Beast. And he drives in. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Porzingis has got 5 now.
He gets a lot of his points on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Porzingis is always ready to let it fly if he's got the room.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. For the Pistons, Galloway's checked in for Porzingis. Black comes in for Edwards. And it's Rollins in for Cunningham. .121 left in the first quarter. Now here's Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Here's the three. Nice start for him. Sinking his by 7. They set a pick. To the wing on the left. Here's Bonner, covered by Mobley. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The three from Mitchell. The rebound by Detroit. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Pass to Mobley. 4 seconds left. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
We've got Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Black in at the point. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Here's Rollins. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. And it's good for 2.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Mobley outside. Driving in. No good from the low block. All right, Coach, we're headed down the home stretch here. What's the mindset across the league?
Well, it all depends on where you are, Brian, in the race. If you're in playoff contention, then you've got a natural motivator, and that's where you're focused. If you're a team that's out of the postseason picture, you're probably already thinking ahead to next year.
1, 2, 3. Cancun. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And let's check in now with Shams Charania, standing by for a special report on some action in the Western Conference.
Thanks, Brian. Just now surfacing is the news on the Lakers trade with the Memphis Grizzlies. They're bringing in the lanky, switchable big man Nick Claxton. In a different era, they'd be talking about putting some rocks in his pockets to bulk up. But in today's NBA, teams really value his length, and his quickness makes him a huge factor, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Edwards, he's checked in for the Pistons. It's deflected. Here's Rollins. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
The Beast. And is blocked. And they recover it. And here, the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Another shot. Uses the glass that time. It's good. The Beast has got 14.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Pass to Bonner. Here's Black to the inside. Here's DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
The Beast passes to Butler. Crafty move. The Beast shot is off.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Swing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Bonner. Bonner's got rebound number 7 tonight. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Outside Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Beast. Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And the shot is good by Garland.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
There's Cunningham with a 3. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Edwards. Fires the 3. Again the miss by the Pistons. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Here's the Beast. And Cleveland another 3.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. Mitchell against Garland from 13. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And Detroit making a change here. And he sinks the second. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Pistons trail by 9. Shot to stop the run. No good there.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
The Beast passes to Garland. Here's the Beast. Here's Diabate. No points yet. Pass to the Beast. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Cleveland again missing. Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And Mitchell with the slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
For the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley comes in for Allen. And it's Alexander Walker in for Diabate. There's Cunningham with a 3. Mobley grabs the board.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it. But you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the Beast. Back to Garland. Takes a 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first half. Cleveland on top, up by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Detroit Pistons.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the month. For the East, the Beast.
His activity on both ends has been remarkable, constantly looking for ways to affect the game and get himself open. You wish all the guys played at this level of intensity, Ernie.
Work ethic has certainly been the name of the game for him lately. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. We've got Jared Allen, and it's Diabate in at the 4-man position. Over to the wing. They set the pick. Here's Fallon. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Pistons trail by 10. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He had 39 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. We should have expected a game like that, given his impressive form of late. We'll see if he keeps going tonight. Brian?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Bonner. No good on the quick 3.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to review the game plan.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
So a moment now to see the story for him.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about 1.5 minutes in.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
He drops it from range.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his first in the second half.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. A 12-point game. Outside Edwards. Now Porzingis. He's got 5. For 3. And again, the Pistons missing.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Pass to the Beast. Allen outside. Here's Benton. Off target from three-point range. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Hunter passes to Allen. Here's Benton. There's the drive. Back to Allen. Lays it up and banks it in. Allen's gotten his first basket of the night.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Porzingis passes to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell against Mitchell. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Diabate. Hunter finds Allen. Here's Diabate, defended by Porzingis. The shot by Diabate, no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Cunningham outside. From behind the arc. Cunningham attacks for 3.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Diabate. Here's Benton. He's watched by Cunningham. Benton on the wing. No made baskets yet. Puts up a 3. Mitchell grabs the miss. Pistons trail by 11. Now Edwards. Porzingis passes to Mitchell. Cunningham outside. The crossover. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense. I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Edwards. Porzingis finds Cunningham. Again the miss by Cunningham. Hunter with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Benton. Count that one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Porzingis against Allen. Outside Porzingis. Over Allen. Again the miss by the Pistons.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Hunter. Back to Benton. Here's Allen. Cunningham with some nice D. Pistons trail by 13. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Mitchell. Cunningham outside. That three's off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates. That is pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Edwards, and it's Mitchell in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Black, guarded by Garland. Black passes to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Black. Launches it. Drops in the 3. Black's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Count it. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition box.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
Here's Black. Pass to Galloway. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Shot clock at 3. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Here's the Beast. Off target with the 3. Pistons trail by 14. Pass to Black. Jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And stolen by Edwards. Outside Mitchell. Here's Black.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Cleveland leading by 14. To the middle. Here's the Beast. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. The Beast has got 11 points here in the second half. Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Black. Edwards looking it over. Here's Porzingis. Clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. Oh, clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Mitchell's checked in for Black. Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland with the ball, guarded now by Mitchell. The Beast shot is off. Pistons trail by 14. Here's Edwards. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
And Cleveland making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Here's Cunningham. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Pass to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Diabate grabs the board.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Cunningham outside. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Cunningham's got 11 in the second half.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
The beast shot is off. Pistons trail by 11. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Garland. Cleveland again missing. The Pistons have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Now here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Diabate. Back to Garland. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Mitchell, the pass to Cunningham. Launches a 3. Again the miss by Cunningham.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Here's Salom. Over to the left wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both good from the line that time.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Here's Cunningham. Banked it in off the glass. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. The 3 from Mitchell hits the trifecta.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on...
You earned that one.
Easy work tonight. They got nothing for you.
Hey, and look at this. Fans are already pumped up, and the energy is visibly escalating outside of this venue. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Cavaliers. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Pacers, just way behind.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. And for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post.
Here we go.
He's out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mitchell in at the 3. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Saramago, defended by Allen. Anthony, no one around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
This guy is always looking to set up his teammates. Darius Garland has his head on a swivel.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from the Beast. Outside Williams. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Saramago. And too long on the shot. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Halliburton. The Beast can't hit. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison again. If guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion. This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Now Halliburton. His last outing with 20 points. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Puts up a three. Hits it from three-point range.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Mobley a screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Alexander Walker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And Indiana making a change here. Boston's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Anthony, the pass to Halliburton. Six on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down. Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Halliburton outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. To the wing right side. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Dante. And off the glass. That one's good. Here's Garland. Still without a basket. Pass to Diabate. Now Alexander Walker. Here's Diabate. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 6. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Anthony, the pass to Boston. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Cavaliers with the rebound. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Now, here's Halliburton. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Halliburton passes to Boston. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Salon. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside Garland. The tray. You can't get that one. Here's Boston. Scoreless thus far. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Salon. Launches it. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
We've got Butler, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And so it's Indiana with it. Following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. Pass to Dante. 4 on the clock. And here's Anthony from the arc. Diabate grabs the board. Cavaliers leading. Outside Butler. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. No good there with this step-back J. And Adams has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Takes a three. No good that time. Well, Cleveland shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Here's Diabate. After Indiana gets the three. Pass to Benton. So both teams making some changes here. Here's the Beast. And he comes up with the deuce. The Beast's got it all tied up now for the Cans.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And so here is Indiana. Pass to Dante. Anthony on the wing, defended by Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw good from Anthony. So Anthony nails both of them. For Cleveland, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And it's good for 2. And it's 8 points for the Beast. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Anthony taking his time here. Indiana again missing. And stolen by Williams. Outside Anthony. Pass to Anthony. Lets the three fly. It's good from long range. Anthony's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Indiana's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
The Beast can't hit. Indiana's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And let's swing it over to Shams Charania, who has the latest scoop on activity in the Western Conference.
Thanks, guys. And the news today is coming out of Laker Nation. They're bringing in the lanky, switchable big man Nick Claxton. In a different era, they'd be talking about putting some rocks in his pockets to bulk up. But in today's NBA, teams really value his length, and his quickness makes him a huge factor, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Butler. Pacers leading by 4. 1:15 left here in the second. Halliburton outside. Out to Anthony for the 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now a look at the stats for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Pass to Halliburton. From the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Garland the pass to the Beast. Driving inside. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Halliburton with it. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The 3. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the players of the month. In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia. He's one of those players that can win at any time.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot, I'm telling you, but he ends up doing it, and he gets a lot of triple-doubles, Shaq.
And moving on to the Cavaliers' first half. It's a close one through 2 quarters.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a 6th man on the floor. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for Indiana. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He scored 33 points, and he was in a rhythm from both three-point land and the foul line. It was incredible watching him dominate like that, showing why he's considered a star in this league. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Now, Halliburton, after the missed 3 from the Beast, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Williams passes to Anthony. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's the beast. Three-pointer. Rebound by Williams.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Halliburton, and it's blocked. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Diabate's checked in. Hunter comes in for Mobley. Delano Banton's checked in for the Beast. And it's Butler in for Garnett. For Indiana, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Anthony drops them both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And here's Halliburton. He's got 6. Here's Saramago. 2 points. That one goes. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. It's his first trip to the line.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Butler against Halliburton. Outside Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Diabate grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Hunter finds Butler. A floater, and no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now here's Anthony, guarded closer. Lets it go from 11, and that's off the glass and in. Anthony's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers. The Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Pass to Diabate. And the three ball is good. Diabate's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now, here is Halliburton. 6 points for him. Anthony's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's blocked. 1:58 left in the third. Now Halliburton. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. Saramago. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a change for the Pacers. Boston's checked in. .132 left in the third quarter. Inside, here's Diabate. Out to the wing. And Salon gets it to go. Salon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
And Indiana making a change here. Pacers leading by 5. .115 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Boston, covered by Hunter. Pass to Benton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Salon. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Adams, he's checked in for Halliburton. The Pacers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Anthony with the drive.
We have seen Cole Anthony the ability to get by that defender on a dribble drive, such a valuable attribute.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Another look now for Cleveland. The Beast comes in for Hunter. And it's Garland in for Dewano Banton. Outside Anthony. Jacks up a 3. Adams' shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the shot goes down.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Offensive rebound.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
The previous play is under review.
Fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
First one falls for him. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Pacers up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with the beast, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's the beast. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. The Beast's got 4 this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Anthony right side. Drains the three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 4.
As comfortable as anybody from deep, you cannot leave Cole Anthony open. Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since. Known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's the beast. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And for the matchup with the Rockets, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here's the beast, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Williams passes to Silver. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to the beast.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Indiana.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Teardrop shot. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. The beast. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside Anthony. Bullseye. And the Pacers lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
That one falls.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Pacers with the rebound. Outside Anthony. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
And hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he did in that first half.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also done an active job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Here's the beast, and it's blocked. Halliburton with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The beast passes to Mitchell. Here's the beast. Rebound by Williams. Pacers trail by 3. Anthony with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2. Evan Mobley's checked in for Hunter. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt them. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
That is such a tough matchup for smaller defenders out there. You can simply shoot right over them.
And here's Halliburton. Here's Saramago. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Wow, you have to love decision-making of the big man. Mr. Mobley, what a pass.
We've got 1:18 left in the game. Outside Anthony. Halliburton outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, a big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's the beast. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Halliburton. Launches a 3. He's off on that one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he commits the intentional foul. Butler, he's checked in for Cleveland. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 16-6 run.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
The Pacers call timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Delano Banton's checked in for Butler. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anthony's shot is up, and now we've got the intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called the Pacers. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here's Anthony from the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's the Beast. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. The Beast's got 46 points. Stolen by Mitchell. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Oldham, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
That's one of MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, man. This is it.